Okay, off we go. It's about 8:30, 8:45 now in the morning. Leaving my little camp I found in Humbolt State Park, Redwoods, right off the 101. Or really, it's 254. It's actually the Avenue of the Giants. So yeah, that's what we're starting our day with today. That's pretty rad, huh? Hey, Cal Fire, High Rock Fire Center, a little gift shop, a little Sasquatch carving. So that was Red Crest. The immortal tree, I guess. Somewhere back in there, I don't know. Pepperwood, and it looked, yeah, this thing tells me the seasonal bridge opened June 15th, October 31st. Obviously, being April 10th, we're a little early for that. So I was unable to access this little adventure route to Chivalry that like cuts through Chivalry. So unfortunately, such torture to run this Avenue of the Giants. Alright, we just got a little fuel in Rio Dell, and we're heading towards Shelter Cove, doing that little leg. Okay, so it changed into Monument. I was scoping this out on Google Maps last night. Here on Monument Road, he's just cruising along with us. Little BDR guy. BDR bird discovery route. Misty morning. Sorry, gang. You're going over to that side now? Okay. I'll go over here then. I'll try to zip by. Running with the cows. Come on, guys. Oh man, scurried up the hill. That's a Bear River Ridge tree canopy is what we're approaching on the waypoint. Yippee. Yeah, this is a lot of fun being on gravel, that's for sure. That's what I love on this bike, honestly, is a gravel run. This one's a little crested, crowned, but it ain't bad, man. Ain't too bad. It's firm, which we like. Cattle guard there. Crazy. I feel like I'm in Scotland, man. Cool, that mist kind of broke, at least in this immediate area. Wow, yeah, real mossy. Yeah, unfortunately this will probably cut our scenes of the coast a little bit short. Like right here, this might have been an expansive view of the ocean, I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Mist. Emphasis on the mist. This is quite a decline all of a sudden. Let's bring her down and engine brake a little bit. It's alright, little dude. Yeah, we're hanging out up here. These cows got a pretty cool zone. Yeah, I missed, it turned back to asphalt just a little bit ago. And I had a little rabbit running next to me. Anyways, I regret not having my camera running for that. There's a little cistern, watering, hangout, nook. Yeah, it's misty. It's starting to rain a little heavier, but still not crazy rain. We just went through a little farm setup and dipped into this little bit of trees. which is kind of nice, keeping us out of the rain a little bit. And it gives us some reference points. It's kind of does a number on you when you're floating through the mist, you know. It's like there's zero. It's like the same deal as being up on a snowy mountain. Kind of gives you that just no reference, you know, kind of a whiteout kind of vibe. So yeah, it's nice to be in the canopy for both those reasons. Reference points and a little coverage from the rain. Okay, I think we're going to Petrolia. Yeah, we're going left. So, Ferndale, apparently 6 miles that way. We went through that yesterday, by the way. That's a real neat scene right there. I don't know what all that kind of understory growth stuff is, but it's all contrasty. And the wood on the barn's all contrasty. It's cool. Yeah, this is fun, man. Bilbo's having a little adventure out here. Some really good smells. I don't know what these flowers and whatever's putting them out, but they smell good. Cattle dogs up there. I see that one looks like a red heeler, kind of. I don't know, hard to say. I want to get around this old boy, but I'm going to wait till I get a real clean chance at it. But I did want to point out those pups. Look at them. They're just hanging, doing their thing. Shit. Little Farmville. Yeah, this is I don't know, you know, think about California and stuff, and I mean, maybe I'd expect this landscape towards like the wine country parts, like the Napa Valley and whatnot. You just, I don't know, you don't hear about the little real agricultural pockets of the country, and this is one of them that kind of is taking me by surprise in a good way. Because yeah, it's been a real pleasure to do a motorcycle ride right down these little roads. So the big tree canopy, yeah, we're working our way towards Steamboat Rock Viewpoint, which is, yeah, then we're going to be running the actual coastline here. What a shame, huh? We're not going to get a great shot of that on a sunny summer day. But all's well. It's beautiful in its own right. I'm going to be probably miserable. I think tonight I have, the reason I'm even able to like be okay with this right now is because I think I am going to end up in a motel this evening for the first time since last Thursdays when I checked out. So it's been 7 days, 8 nights since I've been in a hotel. I've been camping throughout. I got one river bath in 2 days ago or so, and that was a life changer. But yeah, now we're gonna have to lay our gear out. Yeah, we're approaching that Steamboat Rock Viewpoint, which, you know, we're probably not gonna get too much of. Ooh, it stopped raining here though. Oh yeah. Look at them horsies out there. This really does make me feel like UK, like, I don't know, Scotland or Wales, or some like bluffs in the ocean and the pastures. Shelter Cove. I hope that lives up to its name. I could potentially use a little shelter. Wow, how cool. It looks like a slick ass bridge, doesn't it? Let's get a little line here and just go for it. That's metal. Yeah, it looks slick, but luckily we didn't slide at all. Wow, this is cool. I'm glad I'm getting this little bit of visibility here at least. There's probably seals and shit all up in here, huh? If I pay attention a little bit. But I'm riding a motorcycle too. Road's widening up a little bit, and it looks like we're leaving the coastline a little. Wow, that's a neat A unique ride. Certainly have never done anything like it. Oh man, it smells really good. Oh man, you can't package that scent, I don't think, and sell that like laundry detergent or nothing. Wow. Coastal pine fresh something. Honeydew 15 miles away. Here's the post office. Wow, those are really neat trees. I don't know what they are. Madrone? I don't know what those are. Those are really cool trees though. I'm guessing I'm supposed to be going this way. Honeydew, I think. 15 miles. What a neat little town here, man. It's just so neat how people reside out in these locations, you know? And making our way out to this windy point or something. Waypoint right outside of Petrolia. Yeah, this suspension's nice, man. Thank you, Jason. Man, what a miracle worker. It really is a neat craft, the suspension work and dudes get into. It's pretty interesting. It's beyond me is what it is, but it's just cool how it all works. Okay, what do we got? King Ranch National Conservation Area, Mattole Beach. The intended way for this extension to Wind, whatever it is, Wind River Rock or something. It's a little uphill climb, at least initially. Oh, cool. There's a little quail. All neat, man. That's Mattole Beach down there. And we're up on this thing. Look at that little clear patch. What a blessing. Look at these quail. What are y'all doing? Let's keep climbing up here. Holy smokes. Bilbo! You're at it. You are adventuring now, partner. Oh, we gotta switch back. Nuts. Okay, this is a little something. Wow. We're up here. It's starting to pour. True doggies. Oh, here we go. Windy Point extension. This is nuts. There's some deer. What y'all doing up here, man? Thanks for clearing the way for me. Well, that was a intense little climb. The loose gravel sections were some of the sketchier points and some of that little rutted stuff, but it's a pretty wide track, so that's nice. And the loose gravel wasn't super duper loose and the ruts weren't super prevalent, but we're still going, so stay present minded. Little foggy situation. Try to punch through some of this loose gravel and up it. Oh man, what does that say? No trespassing. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that private road. It looks rough. So I guess this is it for me. This is what we're thinking is a turnaround point. Alright, ABS is off. Let's begin our downhill descent. I think we're going to do second gear. Attempting that, oh, that wind point. Yeah, my suspension just saved me on that one for sure. It's quite a descent and climb on the way up here, but yeah, it's a little rugged, wet. Look at those beautiful flowers. There's my little track from coming up here. Ooh, almost got stupid on that one. Sweet. Yeah, this is the best view. That's a neat view. Yeah, these flowers are everywhere. Cool. Wow. It's a neat vantage point over that little river mouth there, and sure does smell good out here. I don't know what's blooming. It's like almost honeysuckle-esque. Maybe that is what it is, honeysuckle flower. I don't know, but I love it. Maybe we can get a shot of the old girl right here. To Honeydew. There's a killer valley over here. Kind of see it through the bushes slightly. And then we got this propane truck in front of us. But he's cutting along, man, pretty well. Righteous. He was actually stopping, so he wanted to smoke some reefer or something. How about that? Freaking Lost Coast, y'all. Cooksey. That's whole. Cool, man. This is a neat bridge, eh? Yeah. Real neat. Chunky, huh? Let's go around that. Oh, there's another cattle guard hiding in here. Yeah, those are a little slick. You gotta watch. Definitely want to hit them square. The knobbies, wet surface, all that. Humboldt County, I reckon. Real beautiful, man. Real beautiful. Entering a storm, well, you know, into some rain. There you can see it. There goes the sun, there goes the cloud, we're going under. But yeah, we're showing up at the Honeydew store here in a moment. And I was kind of contemplating, nice sheeps. I was contemplating going to this McKinley out and back. It looks super windy, it looks pretty time consuming. And I think I would end up just spending another hour or two in the rain. So at the moment, thinking about just passing that extension up and just continuing down to Fort Bragg, which I'm kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a bummer, but we'll see. Shit, it is in that direction. But yeah, it's I think it's an ordeal. That's that Honeydew store right there, man. But we don't need anything, so it's all sure up, brothers. Okay, we're out of Honeydew, we're out of the school zone. Maybe we can race out of this rain. Yeah, see, I might be able to punch south and get past all this. I think if I end up doing that extension, I'll end up living in this longer, but you never know. I mean, that's probably, it's just isolated. It's been happening. You know, it's basically the recipe of the weather around here in April, I guess. Probably a lot of the year. Some downpours and some sunshine. Some downpours and some sunshine. And it's not freezing. It's 59 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's pretty tolerable, even when my base layers are wet, which they are in spots. Not completely, but they are in spots. But here we go again, man. Another speed up asphalt run, winding through here. Entrance to that, it's a 10-mile each way. Looks like a pretty fun gravel run, at least at the opening, like a chunky, pretty new gravel situation. Steep entrance, but either way, we're deciding not to do that 20 minutes or 20 miles, you know. What do we got here? Let's crawl up this, I guess. I'd rather get a little bit of momentum. Oh, hey, bud. What do you think? Is that what you doing out here, man? Yeah, so anyways, we bitched out of that one, but all's well. We got a lot to do. I don't know if I just went by a bunch of irises or orchids. Those are cool flowers, though. Yeah, here's a whole heap of them. I think those are irises. But yeah, all that. Man, wow, how about that? Yeah, we're all good. Would have been nice, I guess, to do that, but like I said, time and distance, man. If the weather was better, all that good stuff, I still got Mexico on my agenda, and potentially some of the California BDR stuff, so north and south. We got a lot to go. Onward and upward. A little patch of sunlight here. Gave me a nice expansive view. Wow, look at this guy. Wow. Oh, right on, dude. Thanks, Turkey Buzzard. Making that little cinematic scene a little more interactive with some wildlife. They're pretty cool regardless. They basically do the dirty work of nature, and yeah, they're still pretty strong and resilient sons of guns. Gotta hand it to them. Ooh, look at these sheep. Oh, he's on the run, brother. Got a little limp, poor thing. Cattle guard. Wow, this is cool. Look at that. Man, I bet you they got some really supreme soil quality, you know, for farming and whatnot out here. It just seems really prosperous. I mean, look at that soil right there. Just okay. Shelter Cove, Eddersburg. Let's see where we're at here. I'm pretty sure we keep going this way. No one behind us. Okay. Oh no. What happened? We missed something. We missed something, alright. Son of a gun. I got all excited about the nice weather, I guess. Just went for it. Yeah. This old gal's got her laptop and stuff. It's pretty neat. Friggin' office, eh? Yeah, we'll just keep cutting a rug through here, I reckon. Okay, let's see what this says. Give you guys a little reference on where the hell I am, because I don't even know where I am. This is Nodelos Tenting Area, Kings Range, Conservation. Okay, that's where we are. This is quite a drop ski. I believe we are descending, my friends. Can you hear that Dominator exhaust? Just I'll tell you what though, this is pretty steep. Pretty darn tootin' steep. I love that, I don't know what that tree is with the bare bark showing. It's real neat. Looks like crazy sharp stuff here. Oh man, we got some memorial stuff. Okay, that's a little slick looking. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's get some sunshine and visibility going. That will definitely make me feel better. I'm a little chilly and weary and wet, cold and lost. Cool. Wow. Mystical. What a descent. Man, I wish I knew what was going on right out there. And that glow. All it is a misty glow at the moment. Asphalt shortly after my last clip. And the visibility opened up a little bit. I think we like went below the mist level. Neat. Bilbo Adventures. Wow. A lot of cool off-grid homes and stuff out here. Yeah, look at that one, man. Sweet. So this is like the Shire. Bilbo made it to the coastal Shire here. It's like the Elven Rivendell style thing going on, actually. Wow, look at this tunnel. Shadows and light. Thanks, brother. He's like, I know you want to move a little faster than I can. My truck and trailer, you get on by. Enjoy yourself. Look at that nice creek. Whew, buddy. This was an adventure coming over here. I mean, it's a lot of turns, man. A lot of twists and turns. A lot of tight roads, a lot of incline and decline. So, and then, man, I didn't even get into that one extension or that expert section. I bet you those really spice this route up. So it's like super tame in general, you know, but stimulating throughout because it is scenic and twisty and up and down, but mostly asphalt. But those few sections that are off pavement are probably pretty demanding. I only did a little taste of it on that one extension. Look at that down there, man. It's really neat. Little Jurassic Park scene mixed in with some hippie hobbit hobo setups. Just little off-grid organic deals. They're not McMansions, that's for sure, but they got a lot of character. Look at this scene. That old Volvo will probably start right up, man. That old shack is just getting eaten alive by the moisture here. We anybody need a boat, man? Damn, this thing had a motor on it and everything. Alright, it's 4:30 p.m. April 10th, Friday. I ran that BDR, Lost Coast BDR, like my second day of it, from whatever, we'll call Scotia, Rio Dell. I worked up a little bit from my campsite in Humbolt State Park. And then, yeah, ran as much of it as I could until I literally got lost on the Lost Coast BDR. Who'd have thunk it? But yeah, I made it down to like Petrolia and Honeydew, and somewhere after Honeydew I got off course, and then I ended up finding a road to Shelter Cove. I went almost to there and then realized I had a long way to go, so I bailed out of that and found another chunk of I got back on track and started because Shelter Cove's kind of an extension, I guess. So I got back on, started heading south towards Fort Bragg, but ended up like somehow looping back, like I missed a turn or something. And anyways, I looped back to like Ellenberg or some shit, and yeah, it just really took the wind out of my sails. And obviously the weather's been shit all day, so I ended up pulling out of there. I was like running out of fuel, so I'm in Willits. I just finished eating at Mi Mexico, and it was freaking delicious. The chef's from Oaxaca, and yeah, son of a gun knows how to cook. But I got called ahead to Clear Lake. I'm right at the intersection of Route 20 that goes from Fort Bragg to Willits here, and then it continues going east. Anyways, I got a good deal on a Lakeview Inn. This is supposed to be the weather for the next 2 to 3 days, unfortunately. So I got 2 nights at the Lakeview Inn. I'm gonna try to catch up on some editing, hopefully get my first video out from this whole experience since I started, and that's it, man. And unfortunately, well, whatever, I can talk about it later, but I think I'm gonna have to change my plans because they're getting like a foot of snow in the Sierras, and it's like really cold forecast, so it sounds like you know, a lot of that high altitude BDR stuff is not going to be accessible. It may have actually been for me had it not been for this kind of fluke late spring or whatever, late winter, early spring storm. Let me merge onto the highway here. So that's really all I got to say, man. I'm a little let down. I didn't like do better like completing the BDRx, or at least what I set out to do, which was the western half. But I did see some really cool trails, and yeah, it was fun for me. So, you know, to hell with the rest, right? Who am I trying to perform for anyways, other than myself, my soul, and my spirit? So that's it, y'all. Willits, California, headed to Clear Lake. Lucerne, or Lucerne, is where I'm gonna hunker down for 2 nights and let all this weather kind of do its thing. Because, man, I've been in it for a day, two days really, getting soaked and shit. And, yeah, it gets pretty old pretty quick, so that's all I gotta say, man. It's been a beautiful ride, though. I'm soaked. I'm gonna dry out, warm up, sleep like a baby tonight in a bed. That's it. We'll regroup and come up with a plan.